So here we go again. Tired, very, very tired. Now, yes, I haven't been around for a couple of weeks, have I? Because we're behind in podcasts. Only because I'm really tired. They've put me on blood pressure tablets, so I'm now even more tired. That's the problem with getting old, isn't it? You start having to have more tablets. You get to a point where you rattle. If it's not vitamins, it's something to push some bit of your immune system up, or pull it down, or jiggle it all around, much like the okie dokie. Oh, dear, the okie dokie. Yeah, so it's a bit inconvenient. It's not like they say, "Oh, eat more biscuits," is it? It's just never enough diagnosis of eating more biscuits. That's the problem. But yeah, so I am in just a boggy mess with no thought process going on. So it makes it very tiring, so I can't be bothered to read books. I can't be bothered to do anything, really. But it's also depression, isn't it? When you can't be bothered to do anything. So I'm probably in that way. Just life is tough. As I say, life is short and hard like a bodybuilding elf. I think it's a saying. Or maybe it isn't. Anyway, yes, so let's just get on with book reading. I can't be bothered to do all the preamble today. There's not much to tell. I've been busy gardening. Has everyone got their runner beans in? That's the main thing. Have you got your runner beans in the ground yet? Our peas have started to flower already. And our strawberries are coming on like a treat. So there you go. I've already made 3 apple crumbles from, not apple crumbles, rhubarb crumbles from rhubarb. There you go, that's the preamble done today. Nothing funny, got no funny stories. I wish I had. But I don't. There you go, first yawn. We'll do yawn counting, shall we, as we go. Right, so on that note, let's get a book open. Now remember, this woman had run away from her husband at the altar. So he wasn't really a fiancé, I suppose. And remember, this book is American, but based in London. So it kind of doesn't work, but we'll give it a go. I can't even remember where we got to, so we'll just randomly start at a point. It was my pleasure. I feel the loss of his fingers immediately. Now that we have established you're not bound for a lunatic asylum, where would you like to go? You can drop me off at the end of the earth, I whisper at the sinking realisation that I hadn't planned this far ahead. Well, no one does, do they, when they run away? Not just for what happened earlier, but also for my original expectations, my so-called happy ever after. Had I anticipated something like this? Question mark. I loved being with Mitch, but when I accepted his proposal, a cute but unoriginal giant cookie eyes with the words "marry me." Come on now, just that really is unoriginal. On Valentine's Day, I knew in my heart things would have already started to change. I told myself it wasn't that he was emotionally uninvested, but that he just wasn't the type to talk about his feelings. Now I see that he just didn't have any. Oh, I see what you did there. As for me, I'm sorry to find my mother was right. I mean, she was way off about a lot of things, but I think I wanted this wedding more than I should have. I wanted to be right, maybe more than I wanted to be with him, because look at me, I'm so angry right now, and not even a little heartsick. Now I've got a friend. I'm sure I've got a friend who desperately just wants to be in a relationship and to be in a live that house with a cottage kind of. He says, I know quite a few people like that, I think, in my past. Anyway, oh my gosh, I whisper, sliding my hands to my cheeks. I'm a frog. I'm a frickin' frog. It's an unnerving realisation, because like a verbal frog, I've been stewing in a pot of my own wedding wedding apathy for months. Unaware of this, the ickiest of eureka moments, my reluctant hero gives my shoulder a friendly shake. I think you mean you've been kissing one. I haven't heard you rib it once. Oh, see what you did there? I laugh. Ribbit, it's the frog noise, isn't it? I thought it'd be croak, but hey ho. I laugh and force back a prickle of tears. It's not like pears, love. Is it a prickle of pears? Prickle of pears? Is it a prickle of pears? Pickle pepper. Prickle. I'm sure it's a prickle of some types of fruit, but I can't remember what it is. I'm sure it's a prickle of pears. I don't know why. Peter Piper picked a prickle pepper. No, that's something else. Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to Google it later. I would Google it now, but I can't be bothered. And it never really works out for me, does it, when I do that? Because the audio gets cut and all goes to shit. And I'm in my car, so I don't have my Google speaker. Okay. But I'm sure it's a prickle of something. But not tears. I've never heard a prickle of tears. No. Tears flow. No, but anyway. Kindness might be what I need, but it's also what I can't afford. You do realise you've just saved yourself years of trouble. Isn't it better to find out what kind of man he is before the wedding? It would have been even better to have found out last week before I gave up my lease and moved into his apartment. Try arg. As the As the enormity of my situation hits me. I fall forward and bury my face into my hands. I don't love him. Maybe I've never loved him. But I deserve better than this. Pockets. Why the hell didn't I choose a dress with pockets? Because it's a wedding dress. Do you need a handkerchief? I sprang up again, his eyebrows joining me in the motion. Hey, we've got springy eyebrows. I do love a springy eyebrow. I'm not going to cry over that asshole. Well, yeah, assholes don't cry over an arsehole, because obviously the water runs in, and then it probably gets a bit dirty, really. I've heard of people import my spit on assholes. I'm sure I've heard of that, but not crying on them. That's a whole different genre. Anyway, let's not go there. I feel I've gone somewhere dark and wrong. Do you need a handkerchief? No, his eyebrows join me in the motion. Eyebrows springing. Just on springs. Just eyebrows on springs. How weird. I'm not to cry about. Oh yeah, if I had pockets, I would have filled them with rocks. Then, when I threw my vows at him, it would have hurt more than his pride. Okay, so maybe not quite done with anger yet. This is awful, this book. Rocks aren't as final as vehicular manslaughter. Do you think I'd get away with it? I only half joke. With a good lawyer, we could make it look like an accident. It feels good not to be alone, no matter how temporary. What did Mitchell do to you? A more interesting question is, how did you throw your vows at him? I found out he was cheating before the ceremony, I murmured. Oh, we got to murmur this. Ignoring the hot twist in my stomach. Strangers. I'm not really enjoying murmuring this. I do apologise. I shrug. It felt kind of fitting. I might also have balled up the printouts and thrown them at his head. The rocks, he added, trying to curtail his smile. What I wouldn't have given to have seen his face. I probably shouldn't have done it. That's not remorse, by the way, except for my short-sightedness. It sounds to me like something you needed to do. As a glow rises through me, I tell myself it remains of my righteous indignation, there we go, rather than about the way he looked at me. It's really difficult to read this book. You're right, I do feel kind of vindicated. Jesus. Such a difficult book to read. If I'd called off a wedding before the ceremony, It would have saved us both the embarrassment, but then he wouldn't have gotten off scot-free. Not completely, he added softly. In either circumstances, he loses you. He should have thought about that before he screwed my maid of honour, I answered, the glow taking it on the heated edge. A double betrayal. More like betrayal and a half. She was a stand-in, but I thought she was my friend. My brow creased as I processed the truth in this. Ooh, what's it creasing? Creasing brows. Not an old friend, but I guess it now makes sense why that asshole was so keen on us hanging out. I can't be bothered. I literally can't be bothered. It is all how... So this is backstory. She met him 2 years ago. Blah, 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 blah. They were rock climbing. It was a rock climbing accident in France. I couldn't expect my real friend to travel, but the truth is I never invited them. I half-assed my own wedding. Can you believe it? Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Get me drunk, let me vent, help me plot Mitch's death. My eyes staring at it as I hold out my feet and stare down at pink painted toes, sieved in grubby silk stockings. All I have is this damn dress and a veil and $1,000 worth of lingerie. For lingerie, because it's lingerie, isn't it? It's American. I cry, throwing my hands. Yeah, whatever. You've already established that I'm not chivalrous. Oh, fuck it. However, I'd like to know if you're overpaid. I'm happy to offer my opinion. Good try, I say with a soft chuckle. You know, contrary to popular opinion, women don't buy underwear to please men. Not even for a wedding night. You're still not looking. Oh, he's trying to see her naked. Martha still stands to me. Well, perhaps I can stand in for your best friend. How do you mean? I could do what Riley would do for you. I think I've inconvenienced you enough. I'm desperate, not a charity case. Or maybe what I am is a desperate charity case. You said yourself you would have left me on the sidewalk 5 minutes ago. That was before we were friends. His tone suddenly turned velvety. Friends? I sound less convinced. Well, Riley would supply alcohol. We'll toast to your close escape and hold my hair when I vomit. I think I might make more a responsible friend than Riley, answered with another wittery twist. Wittery twist of his lip? What the fuck is even that? How... I get a twist of a lip. Kind of twist your lip, kind of weird face bend. Until wintry? No. People are using words for the fun of using words in this book, I think. I don't even know your name. Oliver Dubell. His name's Oliver Dubell. Oliver Dubell. Right, that's his name. And she is Evelyn Fairfax. Or Evie to her friends. There we go. Also to your ex-fiancé, thumb slides over a knuckle. I forced back a shiver. I should probably warn you. He obviously makes a terrible friend. Right, we're in chapter 3. We're at chapter 3 already, and this book is shit. Right, so welcome back, Mr. Dubell. The doorman bids us welcome with a wide smile as he pulls on the door. George, I incline my head, pressing my hand into the small of Evelyn's back as I steer her into the darkened interior. She removed her veil in the car, leaving her neck and graceful slopes of her sun-kissed shoulders bare. As if her silky-looking skin wasn't temptation enough, she has a tiny beauty spot, particularly obscured by the lace of her dress. She's got a beauty spot. It's the only spot of beauty on her. It makes me wonder what other treasures her dress is hiding, like the $1,000 worth of underwear. That's a lot of underwear she's got, unless it's just really, really, really expensive one piece. Anyway, obviously it's in Primark. He hasn't gone down Primark, has she, to buy her underwear. Definitely not gone Primark. Primarche. Was her reveal accidental or blatant? Come on. I forced my head from her underwear. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going there, figuratively, or... Looks fancy, she whispers over her shoulder. Ignoring darker impulses, I take an opportunity and press my lips next to her ear. At least we won't have any problem with the dress code. She looks so delicate, so small. She'll look so delightful riding my cock. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Or not. Oh my god, this is all shit. Sloppy seconds. Okay. It's gone to a club. Oh, I can't be bothered. You know what? We're in a club. That's it. It's a boys' club. We don't know anymore. This is just... I keep reading. You know what? I can't be bothered. Alright, everyone just have a good day. I think we'll just call it quits today. I just can't be done. I'm too tired. I'm too angry. This book's not making sense. We need to find another book. Something easier to read. And I will be happier to abuse it. Right. Yeah. Have a good day. Speak to you again. Bye.